Ooh, welcome back everybody to part 3 of the 4-part creepy YouTube video series where we take a look at a bunch of creepy, weird, disturbing videos and the lore surrounding their existence. If you guys haven't checked the first 2 parts, then totally check them out. I'll leave some links in the description for you. But with all that said, leave a like, let me know in the comments if you have a creepy video on YouTube that you want me to cover in part 4, and let's just get wild. He Took His Skin Off For Me. He Took His Skin Off For Me was a short film released on June 20th, 2014, and the basic plot synopsis is a man removes all of his skin to prove his love. The film was directed by Ben Aston. The film starts off with us looking at the man removing his skin while his girlfriend cooks dinner. Basically, the woman asked the man to take his skin off, and so he did. And throughout the film, we hear the girlfriend narrate their day-to-day life as a couple. In the beginning, everyone seemed happy, but over time we learn that life isn't super glamorous for the man. We see the man become colder due to a lack of skin, how the gas bill is becoming expensive because the heat in the house has to be on high 24/7, how the man was not lucky with new clients at his job due to his new appearance. He bleeds all over their bed, their appliances, until the final minutes of the film, where nobody talks. They eat in silence, but then we see the couple in bed, looking at each other, until the man grabs a hold of her skin, and as soon as he tries to yank it from her, the film ends. The man removed his skin, or his comfort, or his freedom, in order to please another person in his life. See, relationships involve some sacrifice, and it's not really fair that only one side of the relationship is making sacrifices in order to please the other half. Like, if you change yourself, you should do it on your own accord. You should never change in order to please other people. Because yeah, you're gonna make people happy, but are you going to be happy? I mean, that's just my interpretation. I'll throw some other interpretations up on screen from the comments section of the film. For what it's worth, this is a really great short film, definitely one of my favorites, and it totally conveys a pretty broad idea that many of us could relate to. You know, be who you are, and don't change for others. Unless, of course, you smell bad, in which case, you should probably shower and wash your clothes, you stinky baka. Alright, remind me to never say that word ever again. Syriac videos. So this entry isn't about one specific video, but a channel consisting of multiple videos. Syriac is an English freelance animator, artist, composer, and author from Brighton. Most of you, believe it or not, have definitely seen his work before, whether it was in the form of his outrageous viral YouTube animations or his insane bumpers featured on Adult Swim. Maybe you're familiar with Meow Mix, or perhaps Bah. How about Cows and Cows and Cows? Well, if you have not heard of Syriac and you have never seen any of his content before, I highly recommend checking his content out. I feel like not everyone who has never heard of Syriac is going to feel creeped out by his content, but there's definitely going to be like 1 or 2 people out there who watch these videos and are going to be like, what the fuck is that? To me, and I'm sure to most of you, his videos are just super mesmerizing to watch, but sometimes they can get pretty crazy. Username 666. Username 666 was a video uploaded on February 28th, 2008 by Japanese visual artist Pito, who goes by the username Nana825763 on YouTube. The video depicts what happens when a user searches or puts in the URL youtube.com/666 and then refreshes the page multiple times. Now, nothing out of the ordinary happens during the first few page refreshes, but slowly over the next few refreshes, the YouTube homepage becomes more buggy and glitchy. At first, we see that the 666 account was suspended, but further on, we are transported into a deep-fried nightmare. The YouTube homepage looks like a trypophobic's worst nightmare with flesh and holes all over the screen. Eventually, we run into the suspended user 666's channel. We click on his channel, we click on a couple of videos, get bored because our attention spans are so short thanks to TikTok, so we want to leave the page, but then we realize that we can't escape. We can't escape the web page. Our computer bricks up, and well, we all die or something gnarly like that. You know, I'm more impressed by this video than I am terrified. I mean, this classic YouTube video came out in 2008. The visual effects on this video are just immaculate. I know I shouldn't have to mention this in my video, but for my one viewer from Guadalajara, no. If you search up 666 on YouTube or put it in a URL, nothing will come up. It's just a really cool video with a zany, edgy creepypasta story behind it. Well, 666 did exist at one point on YouTube, and believe it or not, the user's channel was terminated for violating TOS. If you guys are interested in the history of username 666 and why the channel was banned from YouTube, the Tech It Realm made a bomb-ass video trying to uncover the mystery of the channel, so if you want, give it a watch, it's really cool. Salad fingers. I really hope that like at least every single one of you has either heard of David Firth or Salad Fingers or both. If you haven't, then I'm calling your parents. David Firth is an English animator and filmmaker who is responsible for creating the animated web series Salad Fingers, which started back in July of 2004 on a dystopian, ancient, mystical, mysterious website known as Newgrounds. The series was created using Adobe Flash and uploaded to Newgrounds and YouTube soon after. 12 episodes and a couple of Salad Finger specials were created between the years 2004 and 2022. So Salad Fingers revolves around, yep, you guessed it, Salad Fingers, who is a green, thin, mentally troubled man who lives in an empty wasteland and very much enjoys rusty spoons and hates horses. I just love this clip. For a lot of us, Salad Fingers was one of the many wonders of our childhood. They're pretty nostalgic to me, and I have fond memories of watching Salad Fingers as a child, and I'm assuming a lot of you guys out there feel the exact same way that I do, but of course there's going to be like one or two people that look at Salad Fingers and go, like, I feel like a lot of your guys' grandparents would find Salad Fingers to be disturbing. So, yeah, you should totally show Salad Fingers to your grandmother and see what she thinks. And if you don't have a grandmother like me, I don't really know what to tell you. Do you want to talk about it? I never met either of my grandmothers, but I'm sure both of them would be terrified at the thought, the sight, the sound, the smell of Salad Fingers. Jokes aside, Salad Fingers is kind of creepy. I mean, the way he talks, a lot of the episode elements are bizarre as well, which is of course how it's supposed to be. I'm not complaining though, like, being able to go back and relive Salad Fingers just for this section of my video was a treat. Anyways, run away if your prostate doctor has Salad Fingers, I don't know. Relapse. Relapse was uploaded on May 30th, 2016 by a channel called Deeper. The video is pretty easy to explain. It appears to be a VHS recording of A Dark Room. A song called I Picture Myself with a Guitar by Daniel Johnston can be heard in the background, and the song alone is pretty eerie to listen to. Nothing crazy happens until the last few seconds of the video where we get a glimpse of someone's hands tied up. I'm sure a lot of you already know where I'm going with this video, but for those of you who have never heard of Deeper or have seen this video, prepare to have the band-aid ripped right off your skin. Deeper is an ARG that depicts a crime scene. It wasn't a very well-known ARG until our boy Mudahar started covering it. The ARG, or if you're a pirate, ARG. Just want to give a shout out to everybody who commented on my Adult Swim iceberg, complaining about how I mispronounced ARG by calling it an ARG. I just want to let all you people know I really don't give a shit. In fact, for the rest of this entry, I'm going to now refer to ARG as ARG just to make some of you very angry with me. The ARG lasted for 5 years until it abruptly ended. A user on Reddit explained that the reason why the ARG ended was because the creator of Deeper allegedly passed away. Okay, I'm going to stop doing the ARG sound. I can't get through my script. But yeah, allegedly, the creator of Deeper passed away. There was a conspiracy theory floating around where people speculated that the crime scene that Deeper showed off in their videos was a real crime and that Deeper was the murderer. The clues in their ARG have all led to missing person cases that were never solved. Some fans have concluded that Deeper was a real murderer and was never caught. People have also speculated that once Deeper ended, the creator never died, but just started a new ARG called the 49, 54, 45, 52, 55, 4D. However, the creator of that ARG confirmed that he was not Deeper. What I like to personally believe is that Deeper was not a real murderer, because, let's be real people, a real murderer probably would not film their crimes, upload them to YouTube, and make a game out of that situation. Definitely give the channel a watch if you're a fan of ARGs, and if it is true that Deeper did pass away, then I hope they rest in peace. Cursed Kleenex commercial. In the year of our boar, 1986, Kleenex released a very peculiar tissue commercial in Japan. In the commercial, we see a woman in a white dress sitting directly next to a child dressed up like an oni, which is basically a demon in Japanese folklore. Both the lady and the child are sitting on a pile of straw while the song It's a Fine Day by Edward Barton and Jane plays in the background. Kleenex ended up pulling the ad from TV due to the unnerving nature of the commercial and because they received a metric ass ton of complaints. So prior to YouTube, people believed that the song was a German curse, despite the song being in English. I don't understand why people thought that, but for some reason people believed the song translated to "Die, die, everyone is cursed and will be killed." The child was also rumored to have died as a result of the body paint used to dress him up as an Oni, while the actress was rumored to have either died, suffered a mental breakdown and was confined to a mental institution, or gave birth to a demon baby. And then on March 26, 2013, YouTuber Shrouded Hand uploaded a video titled "Cursed Kleenex Commercial Changing at Midnight, Warning, Scary," where they claimed that if you watched the Kleenex commercial right after midnight, the commercial would turn into a distorted, cursed mess. Now, this is the part of the entry where I completely ruin everything. I ruin the illusion. I'm ripping the band-aid off. The condom's coming off. We're going in raw. Curses aren't real. They were never real. It was just a myth fabricated by the government. The actress who wore the white dress is named, and I'm probably going to butcher her name, but Kiko Matsusaka, and she is still very much alive and is still acting as we speak. However, the child in the commercial, at least from what I can gather, is unknown. I can't find a name. I don't know if the child, or I guess now would be a grown-ass man, is alive. I highly doubt that the body paint ended their existence though, and if you watch the cursed commercial after midnight, trust me, you'll be alright. The commercial does not become a deep-fried mess like in Shrouded Hand's video. You won't have a curse placed on you and your family if you watch the commercial after midnight. But if you're somebody that believes in curses, if you don't leave a like on the video right now, I'm gonna place a curse on you. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm a really nice guy, but please leave a like. Thank you. But guys, that is where I'm going to have to wrap it up for part 3 of the 4-part creepy YouTube video series. Part 4 should be out by Friday, so stick around for that. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this episode though. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below some other creepy videos that are on YouTube that you believe I should cover in the final part of this 4-part series. Subscribe if you're brand new around here. Click the bell icon to be notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. Follow me on all of my social links and join my flaming hot Discord server. Links in the bio below. Please everyone, have a spooky day, but always remember to love yourself or something.